Hi HCG family, this is Jen checking in on VLCD day 42, I believe. Right, Brian? Okay. And I did not wait today because, as you guys know, I went to the Madonna concert last night. Here's my shirt my brother bought me. It's got like the hole where she was at and all that stuff on the back, so that was kind of cute. Kind of cute. I don't really usually wear t-shirts very often, but I like this one. Maybe I'll throw a little cute pink belt with it or something silly later. I don't know. But kind of fun because it was a size small. And actually, I would have liked it even a little bit smaller, but this is the smallest one they had. So in this particular one, I was like, that's kind of cool. But anyways, so today, since I don't have much to talk about as far as releasing goes, since I didn't weigh, which was fine, I handled it well, I am going to share with you guys a real quick recipe. This I'm just going to tell you is called a frozen yogurt bite. Frozen yogurt and fruit bite, I guess would be better. A real simple recipe. All you need is one of these Fage yogurt cups, or actually I buy the large ones, and these are 100 calorie cup. Okay, so you got that. This is 0% Fage yogurt. I already have that in my bowl. And then I'm going to add to that 1 tablespoon of the powdered Truvia. And I go ahead and just use a powder just like I do in baking for this because it doesn't, it's not gritty. You can use the packets of Truvia. Sometimes I do that, but for this particular recipe, I'm not. I'm using the powdered because it dissolves so quickly, and I don't want any grittiness in it for sure. And I'll tell you guys why in a second. All right, so go ahead and stir that in. And then you're going to take now this one is the Blackberry jam, Smuckers, sweetened with Truvia. They do have other ones that are sugar-free. You can use strawberry, whichever one looks good to you. And I'm going to take a tablespoon of that. Okay, and put that in there. Pretty simple, very, very simple. And actually I made this one other time to show you guys, but we ate them before I had a chance to show you. And the kids tonight were like, oh, Mom, we want those. They're like, hurry up, get your vlog done so we can eat them. Brian, too. Brian wanted to get into them. All right, so simple enough, guys, you know. All right, so stir that together. Then you're going to take a little bit of your powdered Truvia and put it on your cookie sheet with your parchment paper. And let's see here, just kind of sprinkle that around. Let's see, what did I figure? I'm trying to remember how many this makes. Oh, I think it makes about 24. So you can actually make, like, if you want to be more technical, whatever, you can make like 24 little piles of this if you wanted to. Actually, that's what I did earlier. It was a little bit neater than this. I'm trying to hurry this along. But you get the idea. So put a little bit of powdered Truvia on the bottom. And then go ahead and try to do about 24 of these little dollops of your Fage yogurt. Oh, you know what? Also, I usually put a little bit of Imitation vanilla in there, and I forgot. That's why I had this one here. I use like about a teaspoon of the Imitation vanilla. Let me go ahead and grab that. And of course, if you use real vanilla, just adjust your recipe to taste. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in there too, because I just love vanilla. Okay, and you can however much you want or skip it. It doesn't really matter. All right, so go ahead and put little dollops of that on. I think that's about right. Teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. Yeah, you might even want to do a half a teaspoon. I think I sometimes do a little heavy on the vanilla. Okay, so we're trying to go for about 2 dozen of these. I don't think this, let's see, that's what, 9? Is that about right, Brian? Is that what's on that sheet there, about 24? Tell you what, guys, I'm so tired. We were up so late last night, and then my sister and I, we were like talking till like, I don't even know, 4 o'clock in the morning. Then of course we had to get up at a decent time and take our showers and check out of the hotel. So what do we got going on here so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Doing a little better than I thought. 21. 22. And since you're not baking, baking these, this is just a frozen treat. I probably just went over 24. I lost count already. But you guys get the idea. About 24. So nice. And you don't need them to be too big or, you know, it's just right. All right. Now this part is just optional. You can just put them in the freezer like that if you want to. I am actually going to add another 15 calories worth. These are each 15 calories. Let me get this out of here. My goodness. Another tablespoon of the Truvia, of the Smuckers. Okay. And then I'm going to add, let me grab a paper towel here. Then I'm going to add about a teaspoon, again, of the powdered Truvia. Now that might seem a little sweet for some of you guys out there, so you might want to adjust that. And then just go ahead and really mix that up to break up that jelly, or preserves. And then what you do, just take a little bitty bit and just put it right in the center of each one of your yogurt bites. Okay? And this will go through. This is so good. I don't know if you guys, I don't know what they're called. You know, like around Christmas time, there's like a sugar cookie that's out there. And in the center of the sugar cookie is, that's good, honey. In the center of the sugar cookie is like a jelly. And usually it's like a raspberry jelly. I just don't know what they're called, but they're so delicious. And that's kind of what these remind me of, except for, of course, they're frozen. So just go ahead and, I guess I could have stopped any time here. You guys got the idea already. But I know the kids are going to want these, so I might as well throw them. Might as well finish it up and put these in the freezer. And I'll show you the final product. Anyways, it reminds me a lot of those raspberry cookies, except for this jelly is blackberry jam, but it really tastes so similar to me. All right, and put those in your freezer. They don't take that long to freeze. And then after they do, this is what you come up with. Okay, these are, hi sweetie, my cat's meowing. These little frozen bites. And the nice thing about them is they have a little bit of the Truvia on the bottom. So if you put them on your tongue that way, you kind of get that tingly sensation that you get from powdered Truvia. I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. Or if you flip them around the other way, then you really get the sensation of the extra blackberry jam that's on this side. So whichever way. And when you put them in your mouth too, they're frozen, they're nice, they're hard. Oops, pretty hard. Well, these have been sitting out for a little bit. But they're nice and hard. Oh, they're yummy. And you see what those look like in the center. But they're like frozen yogurt. They're so delicious. And then also what I would suggest doing, I figured this being a batch of 24, 6 pieces because they are a frozen treat. So they seem, you know, like it takes a little bit longer to eat than other treats. Okay, there's like 1 serving. There's a good 6 pieces in there. And that works out to be 32 calories for a 6-piece serving. You know, of course you can double that if you wanted to as well. And on top of that, it's going to have protein in it. And that 32 calories does count the calories not from the Truvia, but from this preserves. And most of the preserves for this particular brand, the one sweetened Truvia sweetened preserves, is I think a lot of that calories is coming from the sugar alcohol, so they don't seem to really affect me too much as opposed to other calories and other carbs. So anyways, that's it guys, but you will end up getting 4 bags of these, or you can do 2 bags, whichever. And you know, it might be one of those situations where you have a normal dinner and then later you want a more of a dessert type of thing versus your fruit. You can even replace that with your fruit, have maybe a couple bags, and that would give you, if you ate 2 of those, that would give you 9 grams of protein if you ate 12 of these pieces. So, you know, that's a nice treat later in the evening, give you a little extra protein boost. All right, well, I think that's it for today. And I hope you all had a good weekend. I'm so beat. I did not have time to do another vlog about the cookies that I have tweaked and improved using the real egg whites. But my hubby's off of work tomorrow, so hopefully I'll have time to do it then and show you guys what I came up with, because they're pretty good. And I'm also working on a savory treat that I want to show you guys, kind of like a chip type of thing. All right, but it's not made out of spinach like a lot of us do. It's something different. All right, guys, happy releases and stabilizations and maintaining, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.